You ought to thank God that people left while you were under construction. They thought you had been ruined. No, God was doing renovations.
I'm saying, no, I don't give a fuck what niggas be talking about.
I do realize when you do spend time trying to save people and trying to do things for other people, you can lose track of what you're supposed to be doing for yourself.
I've never talked about Dark Hermit, although it's one of the biggest pieces of this journey.
They fed you so many hero stories, so many savior stories, so that you would not become the hero. Or
Grand Rising family, welcome back to another episode of Little Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who you think might enjoy watching this, share with them. So don't mind my background. I am transitioning from a bedroom with a roommate to a bedroom that does not have a roommate. It's a single room. I'm in a single room right now, but it's small. When the girl in the big bedroom moves out, which will be in a couple sevens, I will take over that room. I have to make the best of what I got, so that's what I'm doing. Affirmation time. Let's do our affirmation. Hey, affirmation time. I breathe in peace. I breathe out tension. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds. Hold for 7. Exhale for 8. Second affirmation. The universe always has my back. I know that's right, universe. Yes, the universe always has my back. Listen, it snowed a lot. And I went out yesterday and I shoveled. I shoveled for hours and I did pretty well. I am very pleased with how yesterday turned out. So after I'm done doing this video, I'm going to do some more shoveling. Hey, when you are guided to discontinue your participation in the matrix and you ask for help, even though the weather is manipulated and snow is not made by the divine made them make the snow so I could go out and shovel and make some money. I'm not saying that it was just for me, but I'm just saying I asked the divine to help me and it snowed like crazy. So I really feel like that was a prayer answered. And our quote of the day, hey, you have to believe in yourself when no one else does. That's what makes you a winner. 1000%, 10 toes down on that. That is how you are a winner. When you believe in yourself, when nobody else does, and even if people do believe in you, good, I'm glad that you have that support. But if you don't have that support, it is about believing in yourself, friend. That's all you can do. Just believe in yourself. Oh, and I got my nails done. Well, I did my nails. I did them. And because I am a girly girl when it comes to like looking pretty and feeling good about myself. And I love getting my nails done. But since June, I have not gotten my nails done. And I feel like a naked mole rat. Not that I need the nails to feel pretty, because my natural nails, like they break and they'll grow so long and then they break off and then they're super short and I hate it. It pisses me off. So I did them myself. I said, you know what? I'm going to buy my own nails and I'm going to put them on myself. And I did. So anyways, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get straight into it.
A door is larger than the lock, and a lock is larger than the key. But the key, the smallest of all, has the power to unlock the entire house.
So sometimes all we need is a small and thoughtful solution to solve our biggest problems.
I love that. Bro.
Listen, the more you love yourself, Now the old broken me in my 20s, oh yeah, I needed to know. I needed some type of closure. But now, man, listen. The way I love myself, I truly enjoy my company. I don't care if I'm alone. If I got snacks at the house and I'm watching me a movie or going riding, I enjoy my own presence. And you got to really be so whole and complete within yourself. You can't be codependent on somebody else to determine how your mood gonna go, how your day is gonna go. That is such a unstable place to be, because I've been there. That's how I know. So I challenge my women, my people, develop your self-love. Does that make sense? Come on, let me know in the comments. Comment below. If self-love is critical, let me know in the comments. Come on, comment below. Don't you dare pursue any romantic relationship before you are solid, whole, and secure within yourself. Because you're going to be in trouble. If you are depending on somebody else to make you happy, you are in trouble. Listen, don't even depend on me. Whoever my future husband is, baby, don't even depend on me to make you happy, because I may fail you. That's too much pressure. I'm not God. You got to come whole and complete. It ain't fair that your significant other got to bear that burden of making you whole and complete. The joy of the Lord is my strength. That's what the scriptures say. Do y'all read your Bible? The joy of the Lord. My strength don't come from no relationship. It don't come from no nice car and nice house and money. My strength comes from that I got joy in the Lord. The joy of the Lord. Come on now. Let me know in the comments if the joy of the Lord is your strength. All right, I love y'all. I'm finna go TikTok live tonight. I'll see y'all shortly.
Love you too, sis. That was a good message. I hope you listened.
Don't speak negatively about yourself, even as a joke. Your body doesn't know the difference. Words are energy and they cast spells. That's why it's called spelling. Change the way you speak about yourself and you can change your life.
That's something, Bruce. Beautifully put.
Hey, listen, Bruce Lee knew what he was talking about, man.
I'm saying, no, I don't give a f niggas be talking about. Being you is the most powerful thing that you could do for yourself. Not trying to fit in, not trying to be cool, not trying to act a certain way, dress a certain way, believe in what the next motherfucker believe in. Nah, none of that shit matters. I'm sorry to tell you, it just doesn't. It just doesn't. Do you realize most people are lost, walking around as just copies of copies of copies? They don't even know themselves. They're just performing, surviving, pretending, not living. But you, see, I'm not talking about you. You, my friend, you about to step into a part of you that everybody's scared to claim. Their authenticity. Say it with me. Authenticity. See, being yourself is dangerous. It's rare. It's revolutionary. In the moment you stop pretending, hiding, and apologizing for existing, that's when you start separating yourself from 90% of the world who's living in fear right now. But in order to know your real self, you gotta die, because it's buried under a lifetime of programming. We talking about rules, beliefs, traumas, expectations, all these things that you gotta unpack. You gotta strip away the mask. You gotta face yourself, all of yourself. The good, the messy, the raw. That's where power lives. That's where freedom lives. That's where life actually begins. And when I start telling people that, guess what? They don't like that. Hey, fool boy.
They don't like that.
They don't like that.
They don't like that.
Fool boy. Oh, shit.
They don't like that. No, they don't.
Your ego says, once everything falls into place, then I will find peace and happiness. But spirit says, once you find peace and happiness, then everything will fall into place. The choice is yours.
He ain't lying.
Drinking hot water with lemon and ginger And then an hour afterwards, you're going to drink your chlorophyll and watch how your skin be glowing and your stomach be flat. Don't say I ain't never told you nothing.
I need lemons.
All right, this is what you need to do in 3, 2, 1. Care less. Inhale. Let it out. Care less again. Inhale. Let it out. Care even less. Inhale. Now let it all out. Release all fucks. You're doing a great job. I love you.
I love you too, brother. And I love you, family.
You are very uncomfortable in this season because you're outgrowing the old you. It feels so uncomfortable to you. A part of you don't even want to do it. You like, I feel like God is telling me to do this, but I don't even want to do that because there is a fight now. There is a fight. The old you is saying, stay in these patterns, and the new you is saying, I don't want to. You are outgrowing the old clothes that you used to wear. You can't even fit them no more. The way you used to show up in the world, that's not you no more. The way you used to entertain certain things, that's not you no more. The patterns that you used to have, the addictions, the things that you used to do, that's not you anymore. And a part of you is still trying to wear clothes from an old season. You still trying to put on stuff that take it into a new season and put it on your new body that was made for the old you. You can't fit that no more. So yeah, this season is about to get real uncomfortable because God is shifting you. God is molding you. God is transforming you to be a new person. And that new person requires new patterns. It requires newly walking in your purpose. It requires you to step up and to show up in a way that you never have before. And I'm going to be real with you. That is the most uncomfortable thing ever. But you're going to have to keep pursuing, and you're going to have to keep going and keep pushing. Because that's where you spiritually grow, in the uncomfortable moments. So keep going.
You're trying to wear summer clothes in the wintertime. Dress appropriately.
My happiness doesn't depend on your presence. It depends on my ability to grow alone. When you stop seeking external validation, you start finding internal power.
Yeah.
You become your own source of light. Radical self-blossoming means building a life so full of purpose that a partner becomes an addition, not a requirement. If you can be happy in your own company, you lose the desperation that often attracts the wrong people. People are naturally drawn to those who are whole. Wholeness is the ultimate magnetic force in any healthy relationship. And you are not a half waiting for another half. You are a complete person learning how to share your own abundance. True independence means you choose a partner based on their character, not your own fear of being lonely. The most powerful person in the room is the one who has already healed their own heart in solitude. Blossom for yourself first. When you are rooted in your own joy, the right love will finally feel like home.
That was powerful, man.
I've had to cut people out of my life. It's okay. You weigh me down. You know, I can't carry your load and mine. You know, family members even.
Yeah.
Sorry. No is my favorite word.
Yeah.
No. And the relief that I get from saying no, because I know I'm protecting my peace. I know I'm doing a good thing, because for a while I was the yes girl, the people pleaser, you know, and you don't learn that. It's unfortunate. You don't learn it until you get older.
You can't expect everybody to be on the same type of time you on. You just gotta keep moving in the direction you gotta move in. And eventually they'll all see the truth. Shalom.
Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun. The meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple. And yet everybody rushes around in a great panic, as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves. Trying to define yourself is like trying to bite your own teeth. The secret of life, to be completely engaged with what you are doing in the here and now. And instead of calling it work, realize it is play.
You got a car, but you don't have time to put gas in it. Yeah, you probably don't need a car. I know, you saying, E, that's stupid. Yeah, watch this. If you got a body, but you don't have time, come on, to exercise, you probably, yep. If you got a body, but you don't got time to rest, you probably don't, you see where I'm going with it. If you got a soul, but you don't got time to pray, yeah, you see where I'm going with it. I told you I'm going to help you have not just another year, but a happy new year, right? But you can't have a happy new year if you ain't doing nothing new. So it's your boy E.T. Do something new so you can have a happy new year. It's your boy E.T. I love you. I'm out.
Do something new. So in April, when New Year's comes, you can do something new.
I do realize when you do spend time trying to save people and trying to do things for other people, you can lose track of what you're supposed to be doing for yourself. For yourself. So stop thinking about other people. If they gonna pull up on you, they gonna pull up on you. You don't gotta sit up here and try to force nobody to do something that they don't want to do. It's the Father's will at the end of the day, right? The Most High gonna align those with you that's supposed to be on your same frequency, your same vibration, your same spiritual walk in life. If they not trying to go or going in the same direction you going in, then is it really even worth talking to them about it? Shalom.
What he said.
I know a lot of people might not agree with this, but the power of just finding a bro to lock in with, dude, is different. Like, I know, and a lot of people say, oh, do it alone. That is good, bro, but if you find a bro who you can lock in with, get closer to God with, start that business, literally just do all the areas of life that are the most important. I'm telling you, bro, 2 minds on one business go insane. You get double the work done. You have double the wisdom. You're thinking with 2 different people on the same thing. Like, bro, I remember trying to do stuff alone too until I had a team. And bro, just getting a team helps so much. Of course, you and bro might need to split profits, but it's dope when you and bro both got your dream car. Like, I got an M3 comp right here. I paid for cash. Also got my Tesla right here and my Lambo. And bro, I'm telling you right now, if you find the right bro to lock in with, I'm 19 years old doing this stuff with, bro. Y'all just lock in with every area of life. I'm talking about God, the gym, the Bible, getting the business started, taking trips, thinking together. Bro, you can change your life. Find the right bro.
Life's not that serious. Have fun. Whenever something happens, just say, woo! Just broke up. Woo! Just got heartbroken. Lost all your money. Lost all your friends. Lost your job. You're falling sick. Your life is in shambles. Your life is falling apart. Feeling like shit all the time.
Yeah, just love it all. Love all of it.
I've never talked about dark hermit, although it's one of the biggest pieces of this journey of evolving into your greatest self. The journey of self-mastery, healing, activation, everything. I like to think of dark hermit as our shadow self. The side that we probably don't want other people seeing, the side that we hide, the side that might be more destructive or toxic or whatever it is. And for years, my dark hermit ran the show and caused so much destruction that I ended up suppressing my dark hermit completely. Imagine dark hermit was like a dog, and when you're on a walk with the dog, it's like the dog was walking me, not me walking the dog. That was the relationship between me and my dark hermit. So out of frustration and me not wanting dark hermit to run the show, I put dark hermit in a box, in a cage, in the basement, inside of my soul. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't fully integrated. I wasn't fully whole until I took dark hermit out of that basement, out of the cage, out of the box, and trained him not to run the show and not to walk me, but to walk with me. Now it's like one of those dogs that's super trained, that stays right at your side, right at your hip. It's just on command, you know what I'm saying? We don't suppress that inner dark hermit, and we don't deny it either. We all have light and dark inside of us, but it's all about having control of dark hermit, having awareness, and not suppressing it out of frustration or hate or dislike, but giving it room to express safely in a container held by your higher self. So it's not out of control, it's not crazy, it's still with conscious awareness. So there's no destruction, no toxicness happening, none of that. It's having the ability to catch yourself before it gets that far. A lot of times people in this spiritual community, religion, they demonize your dark hermit. They tell you to kill off that dark hermit, but suppression never leads to healing or to self-mastery. Self-mastery includes self-control. Self-control over all versions of myself. Self-control does not mean acting like it doesn't exist or acting like I am all love and light and rainbows and sunshine. Come on now, baby. We all got dark hermits. Bring love to your dark hermit. Show your dark hermit that he or she can express safely, consciously, lovingly.
If you see this video, I am literally begging you to chronically live in the moment from now until you die. Please stop overthinking. Your life is meant to be enjoyed and experienced, and you can't do that if you're reflecting on it the entire time.
Tell y'all something. Watch how somebody talk to you when they're upset.
If you want different for yourself, you gotta do different for yourself. It's more or less like, if I can't control anything in this world, I can control my ways and my actions. So I'll start there.
I'm in this bitch.
Every time you try to level up, your old life gonna try and call you back. Don't answer. The same people, same habits, same environments, they'll start popping back up the moment you start evolving. Not because they changed, but because they can feel that you did. The old version of you was easy to reach. You answered every call, entertained every distraction, and explained yourself to people who never planned on understanding you. But the new you, you're focused, you're disciplined, you're in alignment, and that's exactly why the test comes after the growth. Because elevation requires isolation, and not everybody is meant to come with you. I've had people try to pull me back into conversations and environments that I already outgrew. And I had to learn that you cannot build a new life if you keep running back to what broke you. So when that old life calls, let it ring. You don't owe your past self an explanation for your future moves. Keep building, keep walking, keep choosing peace over familiarity. Because every time you answer that call, you delay your own blessing. Do not go back. You prayed for this version of yourself. Now protect it.
You don't owe anyone access to you just because they know how to keep you confused. You don't. You gave them a chance after chance. You forgave the silence. You explained your worth over and over. And what'd you get in return? Crumbs, breadcrumbs, empty promises, mixed signals, with just enough to keep you hoping, right? You don't need closure. Get that out of your head. You need clarity. And clarity comes the second you stop responding to confusion. I'm gonna tell you something about no contact, man. It is not revenge. It's not dramatic. It's not toxic. It's self-respect. Because every time you re-engage with someone who's shown you inconsistency, you teach them that your boundaries are flexible. You keep moving the fucking goalpost, that your heart is negotiable. Get out of here with that shit. And I'm gonna tell you, the longer you entertain potential is the longer you postpone your peace. So do yourself a favor. Block the breadcrumbs, silence the confusion, because I'm telling you this, no contact isn't about making them miss you. It's really about you finally choosing yourself.
Choose yourself, friend. It's the only way. I love you.
The more you rehearse the worst-case scenario in your mind, the more your nervous system believes it's real. And when your brain believes the threat is real, it floods your body with signals to retreat. Heart racing, breath shallow, muscles tense. Suddenly, you're not living in the present. You're imprisoned in a future that hasn't even happened. And in that state, even the smallest step forward feels impossible. But here's the breakthrough. If fear is built by repetition, so is confidence. If fear is a story, you can tell a better one. One where you speak and you're heard. One where you leap and you land. One where you fail and rise anyway. Because the truth is, the mind can't tell the difference between imagination and memory. If you can visualize defeat, you can visualize victory. If you can rehearse disaster, you can also rehearse domination. This is the battlefield, not out there, but in here. And the moment you stop accepting fear's script and start rewriting it, you take back control. You don't have to feel brave to act brave. You don't have to feel certain to move forward. You just have to stop giving fear the mic.
What he said.
This video is for anybody that's currently dealing with the heartbreak that comes from a breakup. I know you had a lot of beautiful plans and fantasies set out for you and this person. But the past is the past, and what happened, happened. All that you can do right now is focus on the present. I know it hurts to walk away from a relationship with nothing but lessons that you can hopefully apply down the road. But in time, you will heal. But you will only heal in time if you are actively putting in the effort to heal and pour that love you had reserved for somebody else back into yourself. Fruit for thought.
Thank you, brother. Pour all that love into yourself.
Watch this video.
Have you ever noticed that when a man actually sees a future with you, he suddenly starts turning into your very own personal life coach and mentor? Now, this is not the toxic fix and control you kind of guy. I am talking about a man who genuinely wants to see you win because he already sees you right there by his side in his future. Because Doug, this shows up in the way he speaks life into you. Babe, you crush that meeting. If he's serious, your goals end up being on his to-do list. He's not auditioning to be in your world. He's building a world with you in it. The right man doesn't shrink your life. He expands it and walks beside you while you grow.
That was some, listen, what she said, Frank. What she said.
Some people know how to live better than others with or without money. They just sort out and pick a better person to share their time with. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you sleep in a one-bedroom apartment, then you may be richer than a rich guy. You see what I'm saying? Your life, the fabric of your life and what you're doing and how you feel about yourself at the moment.
Brother, it's not even that deep, man. Come on.
It is our deep.
Have you read Ephesians 6, verse 12? For we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against rulers, against authorities, against the cosmic powers, against the spiritual darkness in higher places. So next time you go around here saying it ain't that deep, man, it is.
It is that deep.
Brother, check the scriptures. You need help. I need help.
We all need help.
We need help. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
We all of us need it.
They fed you so many hero stories, so many savior stories, so that you would not become the hero or the savior. We live in the villain's story, right? This world is evil and corrupt. And whether you're a good person or not in this world does not matter. You could be the purest person on earth, but that means nothing in the grand scheme of things. Good isn't going to fix the system. Kindness isn't going to fix the system. Niceness is not going to fix the system. Passiveness is not going to fix the system. And the only reason you guys cannot see this is because you're trying to play the hero. You're trying to be the good guy in a world where the good guy don't win. Because if morals mattered, homelessness would have been solved. Starvation problem would have been solved. Healthcare issue would have been solved. Education would have been solved. People who play by the rules are dangerous because they always want to play hero. Meanwhile, they haven't saved anyone.
Caused you pain, but you know what a narcissist...
Pay attention to this video.
A narcissist doesn't care that they hurt you. It doesn't concern them that they hurt you, that they caused you pain, but you know what a narcissist does care about? And I've learned this over the course of 27 years on this planet. A narcissist only cares when you tell other people what they did, because now all of a sudden it ruins their image. It ruins their reputation. It ruins how people perceive them. And that, to a narcissist, yeah, they don't like that.
Nope, they sure don't.
Today's message. Go back to your childlike perspective. Get excited over the bugs, the planes, and the trees. The more you focus on the little miracles, the more you attract the big ones.
Repeat after me. Trust me on this one. Everything comes to me. I'm powerful as hell. There is no reality I can't access. I have it all right now. Every single moment of my life is pure magic, and I'm grateful for this power. Thank you, God, that I get to be me. I don't have bad days. Nothing in my reality blocks me. I'm connected to infinite possibilities, mind, body, and soul.
Did you know that if you put a small pinch of salt under your tongue and wait a few seconds, then drink a full glass of water, your headache will disappear in under 5 minutes? The sodium from the salt quickly restores your blood electrolytes, reduces swelling in the brain's blood vessels, and shuts down migraine pain signals before they get worse. My mama taught me this when I was a little girl, and I've never needed a pill for a headache since. Save this video for when you're having a migraine. Comment yes if you found this useful, and follow me for more natural healing secret that don't cost a dime.
I did not know that. Now we do.
I'm sea salt. Table salt is bleach, poison, dust.
But I...
Shut up! You are bleach sand. I have 80 minerals. I am pure ocean energy. I'm chocolate. White chocolate is a lie.
I'm creamy.
Shut up! You ain't got no cocoa. I protect the brain. I am the real bean. I'm coffee bean. Instant coffee is sweepings from the floor. I'm fat. Shut up! You taste like burnt dirt. I have the aroma. I wake the dead. I'm wooden spoon. Look at plastic spatula. He's melting chemicals into the eggs.
I'm flexible.
Get out! You are burning plastic. I am solid wood. I am natural apple. I'm butter. Margarine is gray industrial slime.
That's it.
Silence! You are factory lube. I nourish the brain. I am liquid gold. I'm cast iron. That non-stick wimp feeds them cancer flakes. I'm easy. Shut up! You poison the food. I last for 100 years. I am a beast. I'm raw honey. That syrup is fake corn sweat.
I'm sweet.
Sip it! You rot livers. I never spoil. I am nature's medicine. I'm water. Soda is liquid tooth rot and acid. I taste. Be quiet. You are liquid diabetes. I flush out toxins. I am life itself.
Aw, they didn't have to talk to them so mean like that, though.
People say, how are things going? You say, wonderful. You say, how's life? You say, terrific. You say, how's your relationships? Couldn't be better. How is your health? How are you feeling? I feel great. In other words, don't talk about negative things, because when you talk about negative things, you actually increase them and you draw more of them into your life. Look at the people that you know who have problems. You notice the people that you know who have problems all the time, never seem to solve their problems? Are people who talk about the problems all the time? To him that has shall more be given, from him who hath not even that which he has shall be taken away. Now, this is another critical point with regard to relationships. And I learned this again in my studies. It is that each of us has a certain amount of suffering that we've gone through, and people fall in love with their suffering. People love their sufferings. As a matter of fact, they feel that they've paid for it, they've thought about it, they've lived with it for so long that most people are very reluctant to give up their suffering. You can't talk them out of it. You say, well, why don't you just forget it? Why don't you just put it behind you? Why don't you just get on with it? They say, well, I can't do that. Do you know how much I've suffered? Do you know how much emotional investment I put into this relationship, this job, this career, and so on?
Insecure women are obsessed with competing with other women.
Yeah.
But a high-value woman, she doesn't even know the competition exists. I am not competitive with any other woman on this planet, not because I am arrogant, but because in my eyes, there is no competition. I believe every single woman should feel that way.
Yeah.
When you know exactly who you are, you realize that your spot is simply not up for grabs.
We need to stop with the petty tit for tat. The why is she wearing that? The who does she think she is? That is energy for the weak. When you see a woman tearing another woman down, you are not seeing power. You are seeing a deep, desperate cry for validation. If women were actually confident and knowledgeable about their own worth, jealousy would be impossible. It simply wouldn't exist. Comparison is an insult to yourself.
Yeah.
Why would you try to be a second-rate version of her when you can be a first-rate version of you? If you are busy watering your own grass, you don't have time to check if hers is greener.
You are too focused on your own bloom. Secure women don't hate, they admire.
Yeah.
When they see another queen winning, they don't get jealous, they take notes. So let the insecure girls fight for attention. The confident women are too busy sitting at the table enjoying the feast.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I stopped expecting people to understand me. Me being understood was one of the stupidest things I could have ever expected somebody else to do. How can you, the masses, the 99% ever understand the 1%? And the moment that you realize that it's not nobody's business, it's not their job to understand you. Quite frankly, you know you're great when you are misunderstood. So imagine having the trait of greatness, but because you don't get the validation that you want, you trade it in for the trait of mediocrity, for the trait of being average, all because you want to fit in. That fitting in shit is not going to help you like you think it is.
That fitting in shit is for the birds, baby.
Real power is letting yourself feel it all until it no longer owns you, right? Most people think strength means staying calm, staying unbothered, moving on fast, but that's not power. That's avoidance dressed up as growth. Real power is letting yourself feel the sadness without rushing to fix it. It's letting the anger move through your body without turning it into shame. It's sitting with the disappointment without telling yourself that you're being dramatic or too much. When you feel everything, your body learns it doesn't have to scream to be heard. The tears slow down, the tightness eases, the emotions stop running the show. Not because you pushed them away, right? But because you listened. That's how feelings lose control, not by ignoring them, not by staying busy, but by letting them pass through instead of camping out inside you. And one day you notice it. The same thing that used to knock you over barely even shakes you anymore. That's when you realize it never owned you. You were just learning how to hold it. If this landed for you, save it. You might need it on a quiet day.
The coldest thing I learned is everybody smiling ain't really with you. Some folks clap just loud enough to cover the knife they hold. I move like it's mine, but I don't cling to it. That's the law of detachment. You plant the seed, you water it, but you don't dig it up every day to check. You trust.
Folks think talking is how you get known. But the real gems I ever caught came when my mouth was shut and my ears were wide.
See, manifestation ain't just wishing. It's like building a bridge of incidents. Little planks you don't even know you laying down till you halfway across. Each action, each thought lines up like dominoes you set in motion.
Speak it, Pac.
See this? This is energy too. If you get on the frequency this is on, you can't stop it coming. What did he say in here? He said when the money starts coming, it'll come so fast and furious, you're going to wonder where it was hiding through all the lean years. And he's right. Most people don't understand that. They do not understand. They think you've got to go to work. You just got to work a little harder. Get out there, put in more hours. Wrong track.
Just hear me out. Sometimes the people you used to relate to don't relate to who you're becoming. And that's not a bad thing. It just means you're evolving in ways they haven't witnessed yet. You're outgrowing conversations that once felt comfortable. And you're walking in rooms that require a different version of you. So don't shrink back just to fit in. Keep becoming.
You ought to thank God that people left while you were under construction. They thought you had been ruined. No, God was doing renovations. He was building something. So it's a hard hat area. Everybody doesn't have access when you're in your hard hat season. Only people that have been authorized can be in your life during a hard hat season. You ought to thank God he's not letting everybody into your life because they don't have the proper permits. I don't want anybody that's not going to be equally yoked in any area. That's not just relationship. That's friendships. If we're not going to be equally yoked.
Hey.
You ever notice when you take a wrong turn on Google Maps, it doesn't scream at you? It doesn't say, "You idiot, you failed." It just says, "Recalculating." and gives you another route. That's business, that's life. You mess up, cool, reroute. Maybe that wrong turn saves you from a worse crash. Maybe that detour taught you what the straight path never could. Maybe that scenic route was the exact view you needed to keep going. So stop yelling at yourself like you're lost forever. You're not behind, you're just recalculating. And guess what? You're still going to get there.
It's okay to recalculate. You'll still get there.
If you're easily offended, you are easily manipulated. So let's fix that. How do I handle what comes at me? There's a difference. There's reactive and there's responsive. Reactive is, I am simply a reactionary force to what is done. She did this to me, I'm going to react. It's not my fault I blew up. She said this. Responsive is, she does something to me. I may feel what I'm going to feel, but I am regulating it. I'm going to think, I'm going to process, I'm going to regulate, then I am going to respond. When you do this, you own your response, not them.
Thank you. I needed to hear that.
One thing that I wish somebody had told me is that there will be different versions of me as I get older. Completely different versions of me. And those different versions require different people, different spaces, different words, different careers sometimes. So I wish somebody had told me that, hey, the plan you have at 25, and you got this whole career and everything planned. I want this many kids and a husband, or I don't want a husband, whatever it is, that's so gonna change by 30 and 35, like your whole perspective. You're gonna have to reintroduce yourself to that person every single time. And the people around you are gonna have to re-meet that person every single time.
When my kid asks what I did during summers in the 80s, I tell them honestly, it was way better than 2025. No question.
We'd bike empty roads, feel that free wind, ride like the road never ended. Epic water gun fights, plasticky water, cheap triggers that broke fast.
Slow that! Still slapped.
Wore the same shoes all summer, took forever to break in, but once they fit, just like fancy sneakers. Paper cone ice cream tasted kinda like cardboard. But it was our only cool down hack. Playground gear got scorching hot. But we still climbed like maniacs. Didn't feel a thing. When streetlights came on, we'd chill with friends, hype about mom's dinner, and lock in tomorrow's meetup. No phones, no rules. Just pure freedom. That's 80s summer vibes. So, who else remembers these days? Drop your age in the comments below. Let's see who's in the same nostalgia club.
You really do have to pray for people you leave behind, because bondage is real. I found myself around somebody that I hadn't been around in almost 10 years. Heard her talking on the phone with somebody. I wasn't listening to her conversation. I just happened to be around while she was on the phone. Remind you, I haven't been around this person in almost a decade, right? Cut them off completely. And all I could hear was that she was the same exact person she was almost 10 years ago when I cut her off. Like, I damn near could not believe it. Really have to pray for your enemies. Bondage is real. Pray for them.
Yes, pray for them. And if they haven't changed,
I don't know who needs to hear this today, but you know you don't need anyone's permission to be yourself, right? With that being the case, why are you living like that? Why are you living like you need approval from him, her, they, or them, and all these other people that don't have to wake up inside your skin and lie down with the things that you carry? I understand if somebody, someone pays your wages, someone's your parent, they tell you, even then, you are the one that has to live with you more than anyone else for the rest of your life. Your soul, your spirit is going to be inside of this person, this avatar that you dictate. Don't let other people dictate it. Make you a more comfortable place to be for you, all right?
Food for thought.
Really? He's not lying.
You are so beautiful, but then you got the nerve to be intelligent, a hustler, drama-free, divine, high vibrational. You go, girl.
You go, girl. You go, girl.
I'm gonna say this as gently as possible because you may not like me for it, alright? But hear me out. You waste a lot of energy in your reactions. You waste a lot of your most precious energy by reacting to every single thing. Getting pissed off about that, frustrated about that, panicking about that, doubting this over here, going up and down all day long by reacting to every single thing. It's a call to trust. It's a call to trust. Yes, trusting that the universe has your back, trusting that whatever is happening for you, whatever is happening for you, and trust in yourself. That no matter what happens, no matter what comes your way, you're going to be able to navigate it. And I know that's difficult at times. But you know where that suffering comes in? Because we've got some attachment to an idea of how life should be playing out. Do you see how much of a waste that is? Because that's not how life is playing out. It's playing out as it's playing out. Your reactions are a waste of time and energy and attention because they do nothing but hurt you. See if you can, for today, just notice without judgment. We're not looking to add judgment into the mix, just notice what happens when a situation presents itself. How do you react? Do you react or do you respond? Huge difference. Huge difference. There is no power and control in just blindly reacting. But there's a lot of power and control in choosing how you want to respond. It's taking a pause, it's taking a breath, and reminding yourself that whatever is happening in your best interest. Trust and know that you are capable to navigate yourself through whatever is happening. Because they're all opportunities. It takes a lot of courage, though. It takes a lot of courage, though, especially if we are a very reactionary person. I know, I have been my whole life. But I am seeing the power in the pause. I'm seeing the power in the flow. I'm seeing the power in not wasting my fucking energy on something that's not working for me. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your precious energy on getting involved in stories in your mind about how things should be going or how things should be presenting themselves. And instead, choose to spend that energy and how you want to respond. I see you. I love you.
I love you too, sis.
I'm at a place in my life where I promise you I'm not dealing with any more shit. I've spent years trying to be everything to everyone, putting out fires that weren't mine to extinguish, and saying yes when I should have said no. I've cried too many tears over people who didn't value me, given second chances to people who didn't deserve them, and stayed in situations that drained every ounce of my joy. But those days are over. I'm finally putting myself first. I'm done tolerating the bare minimum, done explaining why I deserve better, and done carrying the weight of relationships that feel one-sided. My time, my energy, and my heart are no longer available to people who don't treat them with respect. If you bring stress, drama, or negativity into my life, you're gone. No arguments, no explanations, no guilt. For the first time in my life, I'm choosing peace, happiness, and myself, and I refuse to settle for anything less.
See, brick by brick, rebuild yourself in front of the people who doubted you. Straight up.
Straight up.
When you are outgrowing who it is that you used to be, but you haven't quite yet figured out who it is that you are becoming, there's this transitional phase that just kind of sucks, and I wish we talked about it more. There is so much grief in realizing that the life you thought you wanted for yourself or the person you thought you wanted to be doesn't quite fit you anymore. But at the same time, you're experiencing so much hope and knowing that there is a possibility for change and all of the great things that that might bring. But then at the same time, change always brings along its friend called anxiety about the unknown. And there's no taking away from how much it sucks and how emotional and draining it can be. But it is a growing pain at the end of the day. And the only thing worse than the discomfort of change, which is what you are experiencing now, is the pain of staying the same. So it's up to you.
Stop trying to get back to the old you. She doesn't exist anymore. What you've been through, what you've experienced has changed you. You're different now. You're wiser, you're much smarter. You understand people differently now. Your worldview has changed. You're also not into the same things anymore. Different things excite you now, like expanding your creativity and connecting with God, and expressing yourself out loud is now freeing. You are not the same person anymore. You've changed and you've grown. You are a whole new you, and it's time you start to accept her. Trust me, she's super cool.
She is super cool.
Don't expect people to show up like you do. Most won't. They'll say they care until caring costs them something. They'll hype you up until you actually start rising. And the moment you need them, gone, busy, silent. That shit stings, I know. Because you gave and they folded. You showed up and they disappeared. But don't let that turn you cold. Let it make you clear. Clear on who's for you. Clear on who stays only when it's easy. Start trusting patterns, not promises. Energy, not just words. Protect your heart. Pay attention and remember this. Real ones never make you question where they stand. Let them prove where they belong.
Right.
Life has thrown a lot of rocks at her. She's been broken so many times she lost count. But you best believe, with every great pain comes great responsibility of healing, and she took every single rock that made her hit rock bottom and build herself back up. She used those rocks to build a solid foundation for herself. That's why she don't take shit from nobody. She built her self-respect and her self-worth. And she loves herself enough to not take that shit from nobody. She's the most loving and empathetic and compassionate woman. But do not press the wrong buttons. She will check you and put you to your place. Straight up.
Straight up. Play with me if you want to.
But in that waiting season, because I've been in that waiting season before, and I'm glad that I trusted God in that waiting season, because you know what I learned in that waiting season? I was getting a lot of people boyfriend level access to me, and they were giving me introduction level commitment. In that time, I started to realize that it was some things that was not working for me. I needed validation. I needed attention. I needed my Father's love. I needed those things, and my trauma was showing up. And God said, this right here has to die off. But you have to trust me, because in that waiting season is when I renew your strength. You didn't have strength before that. So in this waiting season, I'm taking that time and I'm building you and I'm molding you into this person who can sustain the blessing. So if you know God, like I've always said, if you've seen God's work before and you've seen what God has done in your life, that's all the proof of his faithfulness that you need. So I know that in this season, although on the layer on the top, it don't look like I'm growing, but underneath that, when I tell you God is pruning me, and when I go to sleep, I'm starting to see that, you know what, Lord, I didn't realize I had that trauma. Thank you for showing me that. Because what we started doing our waiting seasons, we realized that the doors that God closed for us was to protect us. And now we don't grieve those closed doors because we're too excited for the doors that God's going to open for us.
Hey.
The version of you that you are right now is why you have what you have. You got to make a complete identity switch to get something different. And so what happens is when people aren't ready to do that, they will always go back to the low-hanging fruit that they're accustomed to. Because your presence will require something different.
Oh, I like that.
Why were the 90s so awesome? No, seriously, they were on a whole different level. Alright, let me break it down for you.
No cell phones, no GPS apps. Just bikes, getting lost in random alleys, and Mom's one golden rule: be home before the streetlights come on. We spent all day tearing up the streets, snacking when we were hungry, sipping water straight from the hose when we were thirsty. Riding our Huffy bikes, we explored every corner of the neighborhood, the woods, the parks, like tiny little pioneers, full of curiosity and adventure.
And if you were lucky, before the sun slipped behind the trees, you could hear that distant jingle of the ice cream truck.
Music? We recorded it ourselves, hours sitting by the radio, finger hovering over the record button, silently praying the DJ wouldn't talk over the song.
Yes.
The phone was the only way to reach anyone. Calling a friend to hang out? Half the time. Their dad picked up. Who's this?
Those days, no phones, no social media, no pressure, those were the real childhood days. If you want to go back and feel the 90s again, drop your birth year below.
I miss when it was like that.
Never confuse people loving you with people using you. Everybody who's listening don't care. There are certain people who will sit and listen to your problems, and that's all they do. If I'm sharing something with you, and there is not a reciprocal action that you try to bring to help me in the situation, then why was I talking to you about it? Have you ever stopped to consider people know because of who you've been sharing it with? I learned to stop venting when I realized vents go to other rooms. Put this in your notes. People pleasers suffer abuse from the very people they're trying to assist. How you mad at me because I won't let you quit? How you got an attitude with me because I'm trying to get more out of you? How you mad because I won't say yes to your dumb stuff? See, the problem is they really want a yes man or a yes woman, but you ain't built like that. Because when you put them before you, you just betrayed you. You told you was gonna do better this year, but because you're trying to satisfy them, you betrayed the promise you made to yourself to keep them happy. Never.
I'm back in that mode again. Removing myself from bad energy, building my relationship with God, and locking in on my goals. Because this is the season where I gotta give it everything I got. And holding on to old baggage ain't doing nothing but delaying my process. So if it doesn't build me, I'm removing it. If it doesn't strengthen me, then I'm stripping it. And if you don't help me grow, then I gotta let you go.
Right. If we ain't growing together, we ain't going together. That was good. I like that. I liked all of those videos. It's time to get our shit together. We can't keep living the way we've been living our whole lives. If you're feeling a nudge in your spirit and you're ready, I can help you get on the right path. I know the way. Just keep watching my channel and I'll get us there. Saturdays are true crime Saturdays, and you know, even if I do show a conspiracy theory video or a video that isn't motivational like that, It is to bring awareness of the exterior. I realize that I can't just bring awareness to interior things, but I have to bring awareness to the exterior things also. Because once you're able to fix the interior, then we're able to fix the exterior. Because when we fix the interior, it radiates from the inside out into the world, and it shines love and compassion and, you know, all the positive things. And I'm saying that you're always going to be happy, but you can always be positive. You can always find the positive, even in a negative situation. Thank you for tuning in to Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who you think would enjoy watching this, share with them. I hope you have an amazing 24 and the best 7 yet. And I pray that divine radiates love and kindness and compassion and abundance and peace and joy and all the things over your life today, tomorrow, and forever. Till I see you on the next one, I love you.